If you were shopping in store, would you buy a product that you couldn't see? Product images influence an online shopper's buying decisions so much that 90% rate the quality of the product photo as the most important factor when making the decision to purchase. Some shoppers, like yours truly, will straight up filter out or mentally skip over products that don't have images. I'm Manuela with Plytics, and our goal is to help small and medium-sized businesses sell better so that you can compete with e-commerce giants. In this video, I'll go over 7 tips for improving your product images to improve your sales. As I mentioned earlier, online shoppers rely on product images to determine whether or not a product is worth their money. While each marketplace and e-commerce platform has its own set of requirements, there are some best practices that are universal, such as making sure that your images are of high quality, that they accurately represent what the product is, that they answer the question of what your product does, and that they allow shoppers to visualize themselves using your products. Shoppers want images that accurately represent your product for what it truly is so that they can feel confident in their decision to buy your product. Now, this is especially important as a seller since a recent study revealed that 22% of online product returns are because the ordered item looked different than in the pictures. So let's get started on how to improve those images to drive your conversions. Number 1, include different types of product images. In e-commerce, there are 2 main types of product images to choose from: product-only images and context-based images. Product-only images are taken against a single color background, and they can either be an individual, a group, or a packaging shot. These kinds of images are great for showcasing your product without any distractions. Context-based or lifestyle images, on the other hand, are a perfect choice when you want to showcase your product in action. Many companies forget these types of images, but they're extremely important. In fact, a BigCommerce study found that 78% of online shoppers want to see the product as if it's part of their own daily lives. Say you're selling homeware items, for instance. You can photograph the items with all the related accessories to create a home setting and help your customers visualize how they would use your product. Ava Solo does a great job of this. As you can see, they have their product-only images and lifestyle images to help shoppers really imagine themselves using this product. This can apply to all types of products. It can apply to home decor, clothing and accessories, skincare and makeup, sports equipment, tools, the list goes on. Lifestyle shots of these items provide customers with a clear idea of how they would use the product in their daily lives. Now, if you need a place to store these images in a way that you can quickly syndicate them to your sales channel, then stay tuned, because at the end of this video, I'll show you how the Plytics PIN platform is perfect for that. Number 2, take high quality product images. As I mentioned, customers cite high-quality images as an essential component of their buying decision. Some factors that define high quality include having images where the product is clearly visible, there's good lighting, and most importantly, the image is of high resolution. The higher the resolution, the higher the quality. High-resolution images look clear and sharp and allow shoppers to zoom in without losing quality, while low-resolution images look blurry and pixelated. A high-resolution image can go a long way, with 50% of shoppers saying that large, high-quality product images are more important than product information, descriptions, and even reviews. Yeah, you heard that right. Number 3, choose the best lighting option. When it comes to images, lighting can be the determining factor on whether you get a great product photo or a terrible one. Lighting can take a product image from this to this and back to this. Now, when it comes to lighting, you can choose a natural lighting source or studio lighting. What you choose depends on the product and the type of photography that you're taking. While natural lighting is free, it's not always reliable, and of course it constantly changes, so you'll need to take the weather, the season, and the time of day into account. Studio lighting, on the other hand, allows for more manipulation, so it offers you the freedom to take images anytime. It doesn't matter the weather or the season. There are many different types of studio lighting that range from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Ring lights are a great starting point because they're portable and cost-effective, with decent ring lights that go for less than $60. Not to mention that they're just as equipped to give you the lighting boost you need to take quality product shots. Whichever option you choose, ensure that the color tone of the product looks as natural as possible. and that there are softer shadows. If you end up with product shots with yellowish tones, your customers may not trust your products enough to buy them, and it's almost impossible to edit hard shadows out of the picture. So pay attention to the small details as you take the shots. You can set up white covers such as curtains or paper to soften the shadows. Number 4, take multiple angles of the same product. When customers are physically in a brick and mortar shop, they can pick up a product and turn it around to look at different angles and see the product in full. You can replicate this in an e-commerce setting by providing shoppers with multiple shots of your products in different angles or even a 360 image. You can also use a mix of close-ups and wider shot images to emphasize the different parts of your product. Number 5, use a tripod. Now, you can definitely go handhelds, but having a tripod can also help with some shots. Tripods can keep a shot steady, which is especially necessary when you're taking shots with longer exposure. With these kinds of shots, losing even a little bit of balance while taking a picture can impact the entire result of your image. Tripods are also great for keeping images uniform and ensuring that you get the same angle for different products. You can find quality tripods at affordable prices if you're working on a tight budget, and there are many that work with different types of cameras as well as mobile phones. Number 6, edit using a bigger screen. An aspect of photography that many people forget is editing. Editing helps perfect images. For example, editing hard shadows or removing that speck of dust that you hadn't noticed on your product. When you edit your product images, try to use a big screen, even if you use a smartphone to take your images. Transfer them to your computer or a laptop for editing. Some basic techniques that can improve the quality of your photos include sharpening to draw in clarity of the product details, brightening to improve the lighting, color correction to adjust the image colors, and of course, cropping to potentially remove any unwanted parts of the image. You can find tons of image editing software for every budget and skill level. For example, Adobe Photoshop, Canva, GIMP, Pixlr, and so much more. Number 7, optimize the images for sales channels. If you watch some of our other videos, you know that images are important not just for showcasing your products, but they can also affect SEO, website, and sales channels performance. To optimize for search engines, you need to add SEO-friendly alt text to the images. Alt text helps search engines understand the images in your website so that they can in turn rank it accordingly. If you go to the image tab on Google Search right now and search for yellow sofa, the alt text in the image is what tells Google that these images are relevant to your search. It's also the text that'll show up if an image doesn't load. When adding alt text, you need to be descriptive but concise and add relevant keywords. For example, let's say you sell hardware and construction items and you have an image of your product that's a door handle. The alt text for that image should be something like stainless steel material door handle rather than just door handle. You should also be optimizing your images for faster loading speed. This will improve your web store performance and your customer experience. To do this, follow the image requirements of each channel. For example, if you're selling on Shopify, you'll need to upload a file that's smaller than 20 megabytes. For Amazon, on the other hand, the height and width of your image needs to be at least 1,000 pixels. To do this, you can use an image resizing tool and manually resize each product image. Or you can use a platform like Plitix, which can store all of your images together with your product information like alt text, dimensions, product title, and so on, and can automatically resize all of your images for each channel. With Plitix PIM, you can have all of your digital assets right along with all of your other product information and quickly and easily automate the syndication of that information to all your sales channels. If you want to try out Plitix for free, click on the link that I've included in the description below. Are there any tips that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Especially with a bigger screen, you're able to see everything. Why are you laughing at me?